Good morning. This is EJ with Wolf Tracks Overlanding. So today we're going to winterize our bean trailer. Lucy and I have a 2022 black bean number 393, and we live here in Northern Virginia, so it does get cold in the winter time. So it'd be a really good idea to winterize it since we don't have the luxury of keeping it inside. So first thing I did was I got some really hot soapy water from in the house and I put it in the sink. I put the plug on the drain cap down there, and I'm letting that soapy water sit in the sink to get any grease that may be stuck excuse me, in the drain line. Let that dissolve and then just let it drain it out so it's not stuck in there all winter long. So the next thing we're going to do is we took a small Coke bottle. I guess it's a 1 liter, I suppose. And if you can see it, we cut the side out of it. So what that's going to do is that's going to make us a funnel, because this fits really well right into the opening where you put the water in the water tank. Now I've already run the faucet to the point where the water pump doesn't shut off anymore. The water pump is a self-priming pump, and if you run the tank out of water, then it'll continue to run because it's trying to draw that water out of the tank, and there's nothing for it to draw on. So you shut the pump off after you run all the water out of it, and I'm using Prestone Waterline Antifreeze. It's made for RVs, pools, boats, and things like that. And as you can see, I've already put 1 gallon in there. I've got 3 gallons total. That's probably more than enough, but I want to make sure that I have enough to run through the water pump. So I'm going to go put the other 2 gallons in, and I'll be right back. You simply take the Coke bottle that you modified, put it with the hole up, take your antifreeze, and you can just pour it straight in like so. No fuss, no muss, no spillage. Just pour it all in there. So now I'm going to open up the drain cap, and I'm going to let the soapy water in the sink run out. Just make sure there's nothing stuck in the drain or anything. I don't want anything stuck in there over the winter. So we take the drain cap off. And we let the water drain out. It's just water and a little bit of Dawn dish soap, so it's environmentally safe. It's not going to kill my grass or anything like that, although I have more weeds than I do grass. But we're just letting it drain out. As you can see, the water pump is off. Nothing running out of the faucet yet. I want to let all this water out first before I turn the pump on, because you want that antifreeze to be all through the pump and the plumbing and everything, so it doesn't freeze, because as you know, when water freezes, it expands, and when it expands, it breaks plumbing and stuff. So, all right, so all the water's out. So we're going to turn the pump on. You can hear it run for a minute until it gets a prime off that 3 gallons of antifreeze we put in there. Okay, so we turn the pump on. Now I'm going to turn the faucet on, and sometimes it takes it a second to prime, especially if you run the water completely out of it, because the pump will be full of air. But let's see. All right, so we're doing good. We've got antifreeze coming out. Antifreeze coming out of there, and this is environmentally safe antifreeze. That's why it's important to use the stuff that's made for RVs. So we have a good solid stream coming out of there. So that means there's plenty of antifreeze throughout the entire water system. My bean trailer has an 18-gallon tank. I put 3 gallons of antifreeze in it. That's probably more than enough. All you want to do is make sure that there's some in the tank, some in the plumbing going to the pump, some in the pump, and from the pump up to the faucet valve right here, you know, the valve that you turn it on with. If there is any that is left in the drain system, that's fine. It's not going to hurt anything. Then in the spring, all you do is you put water in the tank and let it run until you get clear water coming out. And that's how you that's how you winterize a bean trailer. Thanks a lot, and hope you enjoyed this video.